The starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia 76ers. At point guard, Luther Hay. At forward, Quentin Richardson. At guard, Braden Pitt. At center, RNL. At forward, Giannas Antetokounmpo. The head coach of the visiting team is Tyronn Lue. Let's bring up the stars to your Atlanta Hawks. And forward, 6'10", number 14, Giannas At center, 7'1", number 2, Derek Lively. At guard, 6'7", number 1, LaMelo VC. And forward, 6'6", number 15, Vince. At guard, 6'2", number 12, Terrible Green.
Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So with Williams on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Grady Dick is out there with Head. Then there's Richardson. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Atlanta, we've got Bruce Ellis all out there with Morant. And there's Carter. And it's Lively in at the center position. And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
Dick with it. He's covered by Ball. Giannis right side. And he converts the layup. Antetokounmpo's got the first basket of the game for the 7.
The size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Ellis. Morant left side. Shot clock at 5. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. for the 76ers in the last game, a win against the Bulls. Here's Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
Lively with the screen. Morant passes to Carter. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups, and we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here is Ed. Following the bucket by the Hawks. Dick can't get it to go.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
A baseline J. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Dick. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here's Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hey, the steady improvement LaMelo's made as a distributor and team leader, that's pretty admirable. He's becoming more and more of a go-to guy.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
It's teacher time. Let's get loud.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here is Ed. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
The 76ers lead inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
That drive by Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
And the coaching staff wants Carter to attack defenses like this because they know he can get it done with ease.
Pass to Dick. Now here's Giannis. Misses off the left iron. Here's Carter. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
Ilgauskas is checked in for the Hawks. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Branham's checked in. Ball. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
76ers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here's Giannis. Scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. The Hawks trail by 3. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Here's Ball. No good there. Excellent D there from Allen. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Branham, good.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And it's Morant missing. The 76ers leading by 5. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Here's Buzelis. Still yet to score. Carter with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Paul with a wide-open look. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Well, you got to love how quick Paul's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And that one, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Morant. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Driving to the basket. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Buzelis. Martin comes in for Carter. Williams, he's checked in for Ball. And it's Ellis in for Morant. Then for the 76ers, Shane Battier is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Grady Dick comes in for Richardson. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Luther Head. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
76ers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And that one falls for Jones. Atlanta making a switch here. Sims is checked in. Williams, he's checked in for the 76ers. For Atlanta, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Williams dishes to Sims. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Good unselfishness there by Williams. I mean, he recognized the roller had the nice angle to score.
Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against the Utah Jazz. Jones against Ellis. And Kevin Martin pulls it down. Here's Williams. Stripped it away. Here's Branham. He's guarded by Ellis. Jones. Dick up top. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Offline from the top of the key. Martin against Battier. Now Martin. Ellis finds Williams. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. And the Hawks lead by 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Grady Dick is out there with Shane Battier. Then it's Tyus Jones. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard. And here's Martin. After Tyus Jones getting his shot to go from deep. In by Jones. Williams passes to Jones. Throws down the alley-oop slam. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
76ers trailing. Outside, Jones. Floats one up. That's tipped.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket.
Jones against Williams.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
For the Hawks, Bruce Ellis is checked in for Jones. Carter comes in for Kevin Martin. And it's Telfair in for Lou Williams. Here's Bruce Ellis. And a miss there on the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Jones. He's got 5. Launches it. Another 3 for Philadelphia. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Battier with it. And it's Ellis picking him up. 2 points. That one goes. Battier's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers. Hawks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pass to Strus to stop the run. That falls. Great assist by Sebastian Telfair. Strus has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Assist from Sebastian Telfair.
Now here's Jones. He's covered closely. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Carter. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Strus. From outside, off the mark.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on. That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Drives to the hoop. Carter right side. Shot clock at 6. He lobs it up. Battier with the steal. Here's Branham. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
If you see yourself with a big screen, then you know what to do. So it's good. Keep on dancing.
Atlanta making some changes. Ilgauskas is checked in for Derek Lively. LaMelo Ball comes in for Max Strus. And it's John Morant in for Sebastian Telfair. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the 76ers. Richardson comes in for Tyus Jones.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Richardson gets a wide open look. Here's Williams. Out to Battier. Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown. Battier's got his second bucket of the night.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Richardson for 3.
No, sir. Get out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
Substitution on the court.
Morant looking around. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
This is the time now where the officials can
allowed to review the play.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
For just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Passed ahead to the paint. He's looking for Giannis and finds him.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 10.
Well, I love watching him carve his way inside and capitalize.
Hawks down.
The 76ers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. The first one falls. Atlanta making some changes. Jones checked in for Buzelis. Martin comes in for Carter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Ball. The Hawks trail by 8. Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Pass to Martin. From downtown, it's hauled in by the 76ers. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Dick can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
This is his first free throw of the game. For the Hawks, Sims is checked in, and it's Ellison for John Morant. 52 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Dick. And here's Richardson outside. Rebound by the Hawks. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The 76ers with another miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Martin. Pass to Sims. Here's Williams. Screen by Jones. Throws it up high, and Jones slams it home.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Philadelphia ahead, up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Here with Ty Lue, good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. We make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey folks, welcome. The Atlanta Hawks find themselves here in a close one at the half.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open. It's enjoyable to watch.
Especially for those of us who were brought up playing the game this way.
And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember in 1993, you winning that award, Shaq, mainly because you should have won that championship that year, those darn Supersonics.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Ja Morant, he's out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Buzelis, and there's Carter. And it's Lively in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
The 76ers leading by 4 to the inside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now, here's Morant for 3. It's good from long range. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Something that Morant continues to work on. When he's hitting from deep, he is basically unguardable.
Here's Richardson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he's good on the second. The Hawks trail by 4. Morant outside. Outside, Ball. And he drives in. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's on Jared Allen.
Deadly in the pick and roll. LaMelo Ball can do anything out of that particular set. This time calling his own number.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
And it's Carter missing to the left wing. And here's Morant. He's got 11. 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. That shot off the mark. Giannis with some nice D. To the middle. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Earning a trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
Ilgauskas is checked in for Buzelis. And Allen drops them both. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Ball with it. He's got 13. Morant outside. Here's Ilgauskas. Here's Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Obviously, Vince Carter's ability to defy gravity is eye-catching. But everything else he does on the floor equally is important. He is a complete player.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Giannis outside. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Morant. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Dick. Again, Philadelphia.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
It's Morant with the drive. And finished off by Morant.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Passed ahead. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it can probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
For the Hawks, Derek Jones, he's checked in for Derek Lively. Max Strus comes in for Vince Carter. And it's Telfair in for Ball.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Telfair can't hit.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Dick can't get it to go.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And then Jones with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. Seen
some urgency from him there.
Sure. I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Branham. He's got 8. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Strus. Here is Telfair. It's Strus on the wing. Richardson cover. And here is Ilgauskas. 4 on the clock. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Morant.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Morant. And it's Ellison for Sebastian Telfair. Edwards, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Tyus Jones comes in for Grady Dick. Battier against Strus. Pass to Battier. Allen kicks to Battier. Here's Branham. The 76ers again can't hit it. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 4-point game. Ellis outside. It's Jones on the wing. Back to Ellis. At the top of the key, Williams. It's hauled in by Edwards. The 76ers leading by 4. Oh, that's blocked.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Allen. Williams is checked in for the 76ers.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, number 5, Mark Williams.
Outside Edwards. Battier sets the pick for Edwards. Pass to Branham. 6 to shoot. Another miss by Philadelphia.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Jones with it. He's guarded by Williams. Ilgauskas against Edwards. Here's Branham. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Let's hear it once again for your ATL dancers.
Now Williams. And here's Cruz for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 76ers. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take a listen now to Coach Toronto. On Lou.
Keep attacking, all right? Nah, come on, be aggressive, all right? Let's move the ball, let's swing the ball, move body, drive and kick, all right?
Now staying focused on the task at hand. You heard it in Coach Lou's voice, urging his guys on.
All about focus and how you execute at this point. Tough to beat.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the 76ers, Edwards is out there with Shane Battier. Then it's Williams. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. Branham, the pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. Yes, that goes in.
Mark Williams.
Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. It's going to be Martin shooting. It's going to be on Shane Battier. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Bruce shot is good.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the deep.
Now here's Jones. It's blocked. Martin against Battier. Martin kicks the ball to take the lead. Pass to Lively. Buzelis with the ball. Morant outside. Tries again, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Mark Williams.
Already an MVP caliber talent, Morant is all about continuing to get better, as well as competing for titles.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
And the Hawks making a change here. Carter's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Williams, a screen on Morant. Morant with the steal. And here's the break. Here's Lively. Second chance effort. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Pass to Branham for three. Makes that one his sixth of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Atlanta again missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Carter with the 3. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Jared Allen's checked in for...
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Here is Ed. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shoots from the line, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
You know, Giannis wants to get a few steps closer, but he's worked really hard to make this mid-range shot more consistent.
And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. That's good from Ball. And the 76ers making a change here. Dick's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends. Talk about coming up big. Ball not shying away from these moments.
In the corner, it's Richardson. His 3-pointers off the mark. Atlanta's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Carter finds Lively. Here's Ball. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's on to Giannis showing creativity.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And a deep 3 from Ball. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Down low, here's Head. And Lively pulls it down. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Dick. He's covered by Ball. Giannis outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Elbow shot. Count it. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in this quarter.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
Lively with the screen. Morant passes to Lively. Missed inside. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's Richardson, and he banks in the layup.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And we got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Ilgauskas is checked in for the Hawks. Martin comes in for Vince Carter. Here's Morant. The teardrop falls in. That's 28 points for John Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
It's Richardson on the wing. A three-pointer, no good. The Hawks trail by 4. And here's Morant. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Philadelphia has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Morant with it. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A steal and an intentional foul right there.
His second. Team first.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
His second. Team second.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Atlanta.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a one-possession game.
Buzelis, it counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Good on the first, and that put them up by 2. Second one is good. Being both at the line. It's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And we got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass the ball to tie it up. No good on the shot.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making. Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now. So far, no go.
And Teron Lue calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.